Washington Compost. Obama will bypass Congress, seek UN resolution on nuclear testing. This is what we mean about sovereignty lost. By Josh Rogan. Obama has decided to seek a new UN Security Council resolution that will call for an end to nuclear testing. A ban on nuclear testing. A move that leading lawmakers are calling an end run around Congress. Top administration officials, including Energy Secretary Ernest Moniz, briefed lawmakers and congressional staffers this week about Obama's decision to push for the UN action this September to coincide with the 20th anniversary of whatever. The point is he's trying to get it done, force it done, trying to do this before he leaves office. The administration did not consult Congress before making the decision, and leading Republicans, including those who opposed Obama's nuclear deal with Iran, are irate that the White House plans another major national security move without their advice or consent. Says Bob Corker, the fraud, the sellout, chairman of the Senate Foreign Relations Committee, just figured all this out, you see. This is a plan to cede the Senate's constitutional role to the UN. It's dangerous and it's offensive. Not only is this an affront to Congress, it's an affront to the American people. It directly contradicts the processes that are in place to make sure that Congress appropriately weighs in on international agreements. Well, it's true. So what are you going to do about it? Whine to the Washington Post? And this is where the Wall Street Journal editorial page comes in. If you don't use the power of the purse and other tools that are in the Constitution, then these kinds of blatant violations of the rule of law are going to continue to occur. It's that simple. So Corker's upset. The administration has tried for years without success to build Senate support for ratifying this treaty. Listen, then it failed. It doesn't get to say we tried without success to get a treaty passed through the Senate and we failed, so now we're going to go to the UN. It doesn't work that way. It's not supposed to work that way. Fails, it fails. It means Obama's a failure. He can't work within the confines of the Constitution. Now, why is this a big deal? It's a big deal, ladies and gentlemen, because we need to test nuclear capabilities from time to time, technological changes that are made to our to various nuclear warheads and so forth. And so to unilaterally say no, to go to the UN and ban, is another ideological move, another violation of the separation of powers in the Constitution, and another violation of our sovereignty. You're going around our Constitution, around the people in the United States. You're going to the UN, where China gets a say, where Russia gets a say, where France gets a say, where the UK gets a say on our decision-making here in the United States. This is what I mean when I talk about a post-constitutional America. And despite a few press releases, a few interviews, a little bit of this and a little bit of that, this is the trajectory. This is where we go. There's no restraint. Obama gets up. He's got the gift of hypnosis on a lot of people, spins some words, puts it together. Oh, yeah, it sounds good. Even when he's lying through his teeth.